What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Adam Goobs, and I actually had a thought and I want to share it with you guys because I know that I personally go through this, and it's really for when you're really focused on movement in your life, when you're really pursuing a goal or some type of passion. Whatever it is, you're trying to achieve it. You're trying to achieve a higher level of success. And what happens is there's periods of time where you feel like you're not really doing anything. You feel like it's just, and for me, that comes from recently a couple of days, just going through the motions, just working, I'm kind of passive, I'm not always up and about doing stuff, and that's okay. So what I've realized and what I've learned is that some of that progress and that work is not physical. Sometimes it's that emotional. Sometimes it's deep in your subconscious mind. Things are clicking, and deep in your consciousness, in the back of your mind, the dust is settling and things become clear over time. Sometimes it's spiritual work that you're doing. So physically, you may not be running around and making these movements, but mentally is there, deep on your subconscious and your conscious mind, deep in the back, spiritually, sometimes it's there. And that's where these crazy, random, genius ideas come from, sometimes out of the blue. It's because we gave ourselves time. We gave ourselves the right energy. Sometimes we have to settle and calm ourselves in order to get these beautiful moments of productivity, beautiful moments of motivation and ingenuity and even intuition about what to do. So don't be upset. Don't be, don't put so much pressure on yourself to constantly be doing things towards your goals, whatever your goal is, because everything is not always done in the physical world. Sometimes it's done in the intangible world that we cannot see, touch, or feel, or hear. It's our thoughts, those things that float around that cannot be explained but only understood. And those are your thoughts. Sometimes you have to appreciate the fact that it's not always a physical hustle, but a mental one. And then if you understand and relate to spirituality, sometimes it's a spiritual hustle too. You have to move and be in a certain space in order to think and operate a certain way. And it's a real thing. So remember that it's not all about physically accomplishing things. Because if you can't mentally perceive and understand it, then you definitely won't be able to do it physically. So I hope that helps you in some way, shape, or form, but it's something that I really connected with because I've been thinking about it, and it just popped in and I just really started thinking about it. And I'm saying this because I really want you to really think about it. Think about those times where you haven't been as productive as you think you could have been, only to realize that you needed to calm down in those moments to boost yourself towards that next milestone in your life. But regardless, I hope this was useful, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.